Air Force No. 2, SR-71 Black. Bird. The speed, 3,620 meters or more per hour. Country of origin, the United States of America can do this. The amazing plane flying very fast. It is fixed at a height of 26 meters above the ground. General, 196. This plane broke the record. 1:44 p.m. Fixed speed aircraft in the world. The overall speed of the plane is superior and superior. She managed to escape in an incredible way. Launching an air missile towards it is instigated. The plane increased its speed dramatically. It can simply dodge the missile without touch it. This plane was developed in secret during the 50s of the last century. It was its goal. It is espionage and penetrating enemy territory without having to. It is detected by radar devices and upon sight. It is detected by radar devices and upon sight. To this plane, which is over 70 years old, years later, the Blackbird still looks the same. A vehicle from a science fiction movie about the future has risen. NASA is flying this plane. General, 1999 was the last time I flew. It has scientific purposes, and today the plane is being removed. About the service and can be seen in several museums in United States of America. Bell X to Starbuster plane. The speed, 370 kph. Country of origin, United States. The United States designed this plane, special to experience the effect of aero heat, dynamics on aircraft structures and assembly, data in order to further improve their designs, to study aircraft flight at altitudes, high-rise buildings with the aim of improving their stability during aviation. It worked for both the U.S. Air Commission and the company. Bell Aircraft developed this aircraft for the year 1945. After several years of its development, it became. The Bell X is the first aircraft in the world. Its ability to fly at an altitude of 30 kilometers above the surface of the Earth, and also became the first aircraft capable of flying faster than the speed of sound broadcast 3. But when it reaches these numbers, the plane ran into severe turbulence, which led to its destruction and the death of the captain. He was on board, and these events led to take the plane off the service. Real number 3 Lockheed YF-12 plane. The speed, 3,661 kilometers per hour. Country of origin, United States. The American people were able to see this plane for the first time when it was launched in 2017. 1964 people were invited to this grand opening to hide news of another plane of a similar model. 6 months after people saw this plane, I managed to amaze him again with a high-speed flight. Its height above the Earth's surface is 25 kilometers. During its service period, the plane flew every week and was sent to perform various types of tasks and not stay on the land only for a period of time. Maintenance. The plane suffered from some problems, including losing her balance sometimes when flowing. The air around it was forced in a way that built 3 planes of this type, and only 1 plane remains. One of them is on display today in a museum. American Forces. United is finally the number 1 plane. North American X-15 speed, 7,225 kph. Country of origin, United States. Limited. 5 decades ago, the American plane crashed. Record-breaking flying vehicle on general launch. 1967, a captain flew this same plane. Rocket guns at an altitude of 31 kilometers above. 1967, a captain flew this same plane. Rocket guns at an altitude of 31 kilometers above the surface of the sea, some say, managed the plane from reaching the edge of outer space during it was flying at speeds exceeding the speed of sound. The plane is carried by a manufactured aircraft carrier. NASA appointed it to a height of 14 meters in order to preserve it. For the fuel of the X-15 plane, it can save fuel. During its prior takeoff from this altitude, the plane was able to complete the high-risk 199 flights, provided NASA with information. His values regarding space travel were travel. This plane only lasts 10 minutes flying the plane for the last time in a year. 1968, before it was taken out. The service you see is not a spacecraft, but it is the most valuable aircraft in the history of aviation. Absolutely, it is the only aircraft capable of destroy any air defense system and eliminate an enemy standing in its path is called a vehicle. Bomber to Spirit is a strategic stealth vehicle, equipped with devices that prevent detection of its presence on. Radar screens and radio waves are used. The U.S. Air Force has had this aircraft since General 1994 and has been used in almost all modern military conflicts, and no one was able air system from its downing until today to have been built. A vehicle of this type and the cost of each one, 1994, and has been used in almost all modern military conflicts, and no one was able air system from its downing until today to have been built. A vehicle of this type and the cost of each one, $2 billion. American, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the like button to entertain your minds. You like this topic? Thanks for watching. Whaley, meeting.